So for the end, I had this idea of doing a little game,
Okay.
a tier list of the top 10 most, based on Wine Searcher,
Yeah.
the most searched for wines, the
Ooh.
top 10 wines that are people interested in. And I would like you to list them in this tier list based on your ideas of how much they deserve their place of being so searched for.
I like it.
So let me share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. I'm not sure they are not in
So
order
we've got
anymore.
Mouton, Dom, Opus, Margot, DRC, Aubryon, Lafitte, Latour, Petrus, and Sass.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good top 10. I wouldn't mind that in my cellar.
Yeah, probably no one would.
Probably. I mean, I'd take Dom down a bit, personally. I think Dom Perignon is...
Okay.
I mean, it's fantastic, but it seems quite high. Yeah, let's do that. Right.
So this is not in any order. This is just, they are just placed in, and we are going to place them in the... So where do we put the Dom Perignon?
I'd go about C.
Okay.
I'd probably go... Okay. I'd go DRC to S. I mean, DRC is right at the top. For me.
So they deserve the legendary status.
Yeah.
Probably the most.
I think so. I think I've got to go Petrus after that.
Okay.
Tiny bit lower.
So still in S tier, but a bit lower like this?
Yeah,
maybe?
exactly, yeah. Oh, it's difficult.
Let's go in order. Like this, maybe this way is easier.
Let's do it, yeah.
So
Lafitte. I love Lafitte, but I'm going to put it in a solid B.
Okay.
On this scale of amazing
B.
wines. So next we have Margot. I'd go a tiny bit higher than Lafitte.
Okay.
Just because I like it more.
Sassicaia.
Oh, Sass. Sass is fantastic. Although I did try 91 that didn't excite me that much. It was great, but it wasn't kind of that incredible. Maybe the bottle was a bit tired, but I'd put that at the same level as Lafitte for me.
Okay. Aubryon.
Margot level.
Okay.
I might change
Opus.
this later. Opus 1, I'd go between B and C.
More like a popular pop wine.
Exactly. It's kind of cult, but it's... I don't know if it's quite... I mean, it's amazing, but... Anyway. Latour, let's go level with Lafitte as well. I think they're all on a bit of a similar playing field. But I would put Mouton together with Aubryon. Just one level up, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I'm feeling that So let's move those three. So Aubryon, Margot, and Mouton up to A, fully A.
Aubryon, Mouton.
Yeah.
And which one did you say?
Yeah.
Margot.
Yeah. And then the other three up half.
With Lafitte and Sassicaia.
Yeah. And then Opus, again, that can stay there, that's good. And I'd move Dom up one little bit.
Like this, on the level of Opus, maybe?
Yeah. So I think they're all incredible wines. I just think that there is a slight tier system there that, you know, I've visited all of the first growths and I like those ones more. When I was there, I just enjoyed it a bit more. Margot was especially lovely.
I see.
And I mean, I love Sass, but I just do think it's a little bit like one maybe grade lower. And then Dom, I think Dom Perignon's great, but at the same time, I'm a little bit kind of skeptical about Champagne because I think there is so much incredible grower Champagne out there that deserves more recognition.
Yeah,
and I think it's slightly underrepresented. And there are, for example, so many other incredible wines in the world that maybe I would put into that chart at a similar level. And just, you know, for example, Hermitage, for example, from maybe Jaboulé or something would certainly, you know, that would maybe a little bit lower, but it would still be there. And other wines like Pingus and Vega Sicilia and... I mean, but even then, at the same time, for example, you can go to Germany and you can buy the most incredible Riesling and it will cost you a tenth of the price. So it's, you know, it's always a bit difficult to rate these things. And when I talk about them, I always kind of remember that I think, oh, but there's this as well, and there's this, and there's this. And I think it's, only wine brands are, you know, they are brands. That's what they are.
Of course.
And it's a lot. There's a lot of marketing that goes into all of these.
Well, I think this was an interesting rating, and obviously it's a personal choice, and it's really hard to measure these things. But I think it was interesting. Your ideas and your way. It's interesting that the top Bordeaux's are in the similar ballpark, maybe with these three a bit above, but they are on similar levels.
Thanks for watching this video. You can watch the full podcast episode by clicking here, or watch another interesting video by clicking here. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section and see you in the next one.